Hey guys, it's me. How y'all doing? I'm drinking my hot chocolate. It's salted caramel hot chocolate. I got it at Aldi, a little K-cup one. It's delicious. Sporting this oversized hoodie from my boyfriend today because it is freezing outside. I woke up and went to the car so we could go to my mom's treatment this morning, and there's frost on the car. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what is this? I'm not ready. But that's Ohio, so. But I haven't updated in a while, and my original goal was to update y'all once a week, and I had totally failed. So I need to get better at posting once a week. That's literally been my goal from the start, and I haven't been sticking to my word. I've been terrible, been letting being tired and life get in the way. So here I am with an update. How y'all doing? So, let's see. Not last weekend, but the weekend before, I think. Yeah, the weekend before, October 5th, 6th, and 7th, I went camping in the country with no cell phone service. It was great. It was with my workout group, the Ladies Edge, and we had a lot of fun, and we definitely slept in tents, and it was cold at night, and it was super hot during the day. We worked out, and we just had so much fun. We did hay rides, we did hot chocolate, we had a taco truck, and just, it was like 150 of us just hanging out and camping. It was so cool. But anyway, so I came home, and I was like, I'm so tired, I just want to sleep, but my mom had radiation and chemo that week, and whenever she has radiation and chemo, it's like extra long and tiring. The one chemo is like 8 hours, and then the next two are like 2 hours. So it's tiring on her for sure, but then like me, it's tiring on me because I have to drive and wait and then drive and blah blah blah. So every Monday she gets her blood drawn to check her white blood cell count. In the last 2 Mondays, we haven't heard anything back. So we're assuming no news is good news. So her white blood cell count must be good. So that was her third round of chemo, which means she has one more round of chemo left. One more. So that round will be done three or 4 weeks from that one. So it'll be in November. And then today is Thursday, October 18th, I think. Thursday, October 18th. And she has radiation today, which is where we're at now. She has radiation tomorrow and Friday, off Saturday and Sunday, and then Monday and Tuesday. And Tuesday is her last day of radiation. Whoa! Which I am so excited about because getting here every day by 9:20 is a struggle. And I say that because Coraline has been sick and not sleeping at night. She wakes up at like 3:30, 4 o'clock screaming and crying for mommy or for daddy. And daddy works at 6 a.m., so I have to be the one to get up and take care of her. And I have been getting no sleep because by the time she goes back down by like 7:30, then I have to be up and dressed and get out the door to make it to mom's appointment. So I've been so tired, plus with work and just everything else. It's just been a struggle the last two-ish weeks to be here, and I know it's been a struggle on my mom because update on her. So she's been having a difficult time swallowing. It's been hurting her to swallow. So she hasn't really been eating much. Like last night, she didn't feel good at all. They started her on a new medicine for nausea, and ironically, it makes her more sick and throw up. So we had pizza last night, and she could only eat like one piece because she kept throwing up. It made me so sad because we got Mexican pizza, which she loves, and she couldn't even eat a piece of Mexican pizza. She could only have one piece of the pepperoni pizza. So I was kind of bummed for her that she couldn't enjoy our dinner last night. But fun fact about having pizza last night. So with my workout group, I don't know if you guys like follow me on Instagram or Facebook, but if you do, then you've probably heard me talk about burning your meal plan. And in TLE, we burn our meal plan. We don't follow one. We don't do chicken, rice, and green beans, chicken, rice, and green beans all day, every day. But we do eat healthy and make healthier choices. But if we want pizza, if we want a candy bar, we can have it in moderation, and we don't feel guilty. So last night I was like, I'm really craving pizza for dinner because we went to the pumpkin patch, and I was like, let's just get pizza so we don't have to go home and cook and clean up a mess. I'm really craving it. So we all got pizza, and I was eating it, and I started feeling a little guilty, like, why am I eating this pizza? It's so unhealthy for me. And then I was like, I don't eat this every day. I don't eat this every week. I don't even eat this every month. It's pretty rare that we just like get pizza and we enjoy it. So I enjoyed my pizza. Afterwards, my stomach did kind of hurt and I had to go to the bathroom, TMI. But like my stomach was hurting, and I think it's just because my body's not used to eating pizza all the time, which is cool. But then this morning I got up at 6:45, even though I was tired because Coraline woke up at 3:30. But I got up at 6:45 and I got my workout in at 7 a.m. on Facebook Live with Michelle Bishop and all my workout girls. And I pushed myself so freaking hard in that workout, and I was sweating so bad, and I did so good on that workout. I was proud of myself. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just had pizza last night, and here I am working out at 7 a.m., crushing this workout. So I was super proud of myself, and still proud of myself, which is why I'm telling you guys. Um, so, like, non-scale victory was, like, you can have your pizza and then wake up and still work out and still crush your goals. Don't feel guilty because it's life. Like, enjoy a hamburger, enjoy a french fry, enjoy pizza, whatever. But then, like, go back to eating with your better choices. That doesn't mean you have to eat pizza every night for dinner. But it also doesn't mean you have to eat chicken and rice every night for dinner. So, little update on myself, I guess, because I was proud. But yeah, with Mom, like I said, radiation starting to burn. Her swallowing hurts. She's been craving random stuff. Literally, this is orange Sunkist Pop. That's what she's been craving. She's also been sleeping a lot more. She was already sleeping a lot beforehand, but now she's been sleeping even more, and I'm just like, get up, you need to be awake. And I apologize, everyone in the house is sick. Mark is sick, my mom, my sister, and Coraline, and I was not sick, and I was like, y'all stay awake, because I'm not getting it. And now, this morning, of all mornings, I woke up with a runny nose, and it's gross. Hoping the hot chocolate will help clear me out, maybe, who knows. But yeah, so that's a little update on Mom, a little update on me. I guess I updated you on Coraline. She's been sick since getting the flu shot, and then Mark's been sick, which I don't know what he's really sick with. His throat's been hurting and he's just been really tired. My sister's been really sick. She's like coughing and hacking up like really bad, and she's gone through like 2 whole bottles of medicine, so we might have to take her to the doctor just because hers is really bad. But I know she'll be fine. It's just, I think it's the weather change, you guys. Like, it literally went from being like 88, 90 degrees to where we were sweating outside, like dying, beet red face, to today there was frost on the car. Like, so cold. How the weather literally did a complete 360 overnight. Like, last week, the one day was 88, and then the next day, it was like 40. What in the world, Ohio? Get it together. And I don't know how to word this, and I never know how to word this, which I think is why I, like, don't let myself make videos. I keep saying, oh, I'm going to make a video, and then I don't, because I'm always afraid of how things are going to come out, because I feel like I'm bad at saying stuff. But, I've had a lot. I mean, a lot. Even at the camping thing that I went to a couple weekends ago, I had a lot of people come up to me there, and I have a lot of people who will message me online continuously asking me, how's your mom? Which I appreciate so much, that so many people are thinking about us and praying about us and take the time to even ask. And I really mean, like, a lot. And it's so much sometimes that, don't take this the wrong way, but, like, it's so much, like, so many people, that it gets so overwhelming for me, because I don't know how to, it's weird because I don't know how to respond. I'm like, well, she's okay. But then I'm like, in my head, I'm like, well, she's not really okay. Like, she sleeps a lot. She's not eating much. She's having a hard time swallowing. She doesn't feel good. She's nauseous. She's throwing up. She can't even put her dentures in because, like, putting them in makes her vomit because it's just, like, gross. And she doesn't get out of sweatpants, and she doesn't get out of pajamas, and she doesn't do her makeup, or la. It's like a lot. So when I don't want people to take it the wrong way when they ask me, and I'm just like, yeah, she's okay, she sleeps a lot, and it's kind of like a short answer. It's not because, like, I don't appreciate you asking. I do. And it's not because, like, I'm blowing you off. It's just really overwhelming when I have, like, 20, 30, 40 people asking me, and I just don't know what to say, because when it comes to cancer, it's weird. Like, not only is it weird and it sucks, like, I don't really know what the word is. It's something that, like, obviously people don't talk about it, but it happens pretty frequently. I mean, it's not as frequently as a common cold, as I've mentioned before, but it seems to happen, a lot. And there's some people on my Instagram, even, like, there's a girl I follow. Her name's Get Fit with Jessica. She's, like, lost all this weight naturally, and she just got diagnosed with cancer. And there's another girl I follow who's had weight loss surgery, and she's also been diagnosed with cancer. So, like, it happens, and some people document the journey, and some people talk about it, but then there's, like, all these people who get it, and they don't talk about it at all. Families don't talk about it at all, and they don't show, like, the crappy part. They show, like, the diagnose, like, oh, we got the cancer, this sucks, I'm gonna cry because I'm sad, which is what I did. And then they show either two options. They either show the happy side, where, like, the person is cured, yay, everybody's, like, happy, the person got over cancer, woohoo, this is great. Or they show the not so good side, where the person doesn't beat cancer and they pass away, and then they, like, document the whole, like, we're going to the funeral, or we're burying so and so because they died of cancer, and like, that's it. They don't talk about the in between gray area. They don't talk about how crappy the treatment is. They don't talk about how crappy the person who's getting the treatment feels. They don't talk about how the person getting the treatment may be mean and snappy to their loved ones, or they don't talk about how the person getting the treatment is tired, can't eat, can't drink, can't go to the bathroom, throwing up, all these things. And then nobody talks about how it affects the family. Like, this part bothers me so much, and I think it bothers my sister too, because we both look at each other and we kind of give each other this look when it happens. But my mom, she's constantly going, well, I hope, like, she literally said this, she said, well, I hope I'm around for Christmas for Coraline, which is obviously my daughter. She was like, I hope I'm around to see her for Christmas opening her presents. And I was like, why would you say that? Like, you're gonna be around, like, you're gonna get better. And, like, it really aggravated me and annoyed me that she would even say that, because, like, to me, that's not cool. But then I, like, had to chill and be like, well, from her point of view, like, she has to think, like, both ways. Like, I'm gonna get better, but what if I don't? Like, I hope I am better. But I hate that. She says it all the time. Oh, I hope I'm around for this, or I hope I'm around for that. Or, like, talking in the future about Coraline going to school. Oh, I hope I'm around for that. And it just really, really, like, hits me. And I'm like, what if my mom is not around to see Coraline go to kindergarten? Or what if she's not around to see Coraline do this? Or what if she's not around to see me do this? Like, I'm not engaged yet, and I'm not married yet. What if she's not around to see me get engaged? Or what if she's not around to see me get married? And what's weird for me is, ever since, like, 8th or ninth grade, I've conditioned my mind and thought, like, my dad may not be around when I have a kid. Luckily, he was here for me when I had Coraline. But I've also said, like, what if he's not around to see me get engaged? Or what if he's not around to see me get married? Like, I've always, like, had that in my head, and I've kind of, like, accepted it without accepting it in a way, because obviously if it were to happen, I'm not going to be okay. But, like, at the same time, I've kind of just expected it, because he's been sick since I've been in 8th or ninth grade. He's had a pacemaker, he's got a trach, he's got diabetes, he's got a bad back, he's got carpal tunnel, he's got this blood issue where, like, he's got too much iron and his blood gets thick, and yada yada yada. So I've always just expected him to be the sick parent that I would lose. And I've always cried about it because my dad is my rock. My dad is my best friend. My dad is my world. Like, I don't know what I would ever do without my dad. Like, if I lost my dad right now, I would be devastated. Like, I don't even know if I would wake up the next day. That's how much, like, my dad means to me. So, but I've always just, like, had it in the back of my head, like, he's the sick parent. I'm probably going to lose him, and he's not going to be around for important life things. But, like, my mom's always been the healthy parent, even though she doesn't take care of herself. I mean, she smoked, she eats junk food, she doesn't exercise, but, like, she's always been healthy, health-wise anyway. And so I've always like, oh, she'll be here. But now the reality is she has freaking stage 3 lung cancer. WTF, y'all. And it's not, I mean, it's treatable, but it's not curable. I mean, the only thing the doctor has said is like, oh, it'll shrink and we'll just monitor it to make sure it's not regrowing. Really? So she's just going to live with this and have to constantly go through treatment or constantly go through scans? And, sorry, I think I did lose my train of thought, but like, my point is like the reality of her saying those things of like, what if, like, I hope I'm there. My sister and I are like, why are you saying that? Like, of course you're going to be there. And I'm having a hard time accepting the reality of that. Like, oh, maybe my mom won't see me get engaged. Maybe my mom won't see me get married. And then I'm like, crap, my dad's sick. What if he's not here? And what if she's not there? Then I'm not going to have both parents. Like, what the heck? This is not the coolest card to be dealt with in life. And I hate to, like, complain, but, like, it freaking sucks. It really freaking sucks. So, when people ask me, how's your mom? People still ask, how's your dad? When they ask, I'm just like, well, they're still pretty crappy, but I guess they're okay. But guess what? I'm not okay. Like, I'm drowning in my emotions, and I'm drowning in my feelings, and I'm drowning in life. Like, I am mentally, physically exhausted because I can't express my feelings. I mean, I guess I can express my feelings, but I can't express my feelings to my parents because, like, I don't want them to feel like they're a burden to me because they're not a burden. I mean, it's weird. It's like they are, but they aren't because they're really not. But it is like an emotional toll on me. And I love them and I just want them to be better and get better. And I just want them to know that I love them and I care about them and all of that. But at the same time, like, it's hard when you're the family member of the sick person because you have to watch the person be sick and you have to watch the person go through everything and you have to watch the person do this and watch the person do that. And from your point of view, it takes a toll on you emotionally because it hurts you to see them go through those things. And when you're the one taking care of them, it drains and exhausts you. But then when you say something about it, people think you're being selfish. Or when you say something, people think, why are you complaining? Like, you're being the selfish person. Like, what about them? It's worse for them. Which, I'm calling my boyfriend out. I love him. But I'll, like, talk to him about how I'm feeling. And, like, I'm like, oh, this sucks. I'm tired. I don't want to take my mom today. Like, I just want to sleep. And he'll say something like, well, how do you think she feels? And I'm like, geez, knife in my heart. Like, I know it sucks for her. I know she's tired. I know it's harder for her. Like, you just made me feel like crap for complaining that I'm tired. Like, because it does suck for me too, dude. Like, it sucks for her and it sucks for me. And I have every right to feel this way. And can't you just be comforting? Like, sorry, babe, but, like, that's how I feel when he does that. And I'm just like, this really sucks. And then my sister, bless her little soul and her little heart, I know her grandma, so her dad's mom, her dad, his mom, she passed away of cancer. So she's experienced someone having cancer and she's experienced losing someone of cancer. But, like, she hasn't experienced all of the cancer stuff like this, like going to the treatments and the emotional toll. So, like, for her, I think her point of view is going to be different than my point of view. But now that she's living with us, she's been helping. Like, if our mom needs a drink, she'll help. Or if she needs her to carry her oxygen, she'll help. So she's been helping. But I think, like, her emotional standpoint is completely different than mine. But at the same time, like, she'll say, like, is mom going to get better? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm not the doctor. And all the doctor tells me when we go to these appointments is, oh, it may shrink or it may not. And we'll do this and we'll do that. And it just gets really, really, really confusing. So I think, like, our journeys of emotions for this is so different, and it's really hard for me to be strong for her, and it's really hard for me to be strong for my mom, and it's really hard for me to be strong for Mark and for Coraline, because at the end of the day, like, I'm depleted. Like, I'm just done. Like, I don't know how to be strong for them anymore, and I'm gonna end this video now because I'm gonna cry, but like, at the end of the day, I just need someone to be strong for me, and that's it. So here's my update. Cancer still freaking sucks. I absolutely hate it. I don't understand why it happens. I mean, on my mom's, it's definitely because she smoked. But like, I just wish it didn't exist, and I wish it wasn't a thing. And last thing, I have a lot of friends. I don't know if I really call them friends. Don't take that wrong. But I have a lot of people that I know, and I have some friends. Because I don't have a lot. I don't have like a million friends, but I have some friends. Anyway, I have friends on my Facebook, and I have friends on my Instagram that I know in person, that I don't know in person. And I know that you guys smoke because I see it in your pictures and everything, and I've seen you do it in person. I know that you smoke cigarettes, and I know it's addicting and it's hard to quit, because I don't smoke, but I have a binge eating disorder, and that's a hard habit. It's an addiction, and it's a hard habit to break. So I know smoking is an addiction, and it's a hard habit to break. But like, if you have children, even if you don't have children, either way, if you have children or if you don't have children, I'm begging you, from a daughter's standpoint of view, from a friend's standpoint of view, um, if you smoke, please stop. Like, please quit. I don't know the tricks to quit smoking. I don't know if you need a patch, or if you need a pill, or if you need to start chewing gum, or if you need to start eating M&Ms. I don't know. But like, if you smoke, from my point of view as your friend, from my point of view as a daughter, as my point of view as a mom, just please quit, because it is not good for your health in any way. There is absolutely no benefit from smoking, although from a smoker's point of view, you're going to say, oh, it helps with my stress, or it helps with this, or it helps with that. But health wise, it really doesn't. Like, so many chemicals and toxins into your lungs and into your whole body, and it can seriously damage you health wise. It can cause cancer, obviously. That's what has happened to my mom. It can cause emphysema. It can cause so many things. So I know you all love your children. Love them more than the cigarette, and quit smoking so you can be healthy and you can be around for them, and so you don't have to put them through what I'm going through with my mom, because as much as I love her, and as much as we've had a rocky past, and as much as we've yelled at each other and fought, and I've said I've hated her, I obviously love her, but I still am freaking pissed off that she would not quit smoking for all the years that I begged her, because she did this to herself, and she knows it, and she knows that I'm mad, and I still get mad every time we come to this treatment. I'm like, oh, if you just wouldn't have smoked, oh, if you just would have quit, we wouldn't be here. So, again, I'm begging you, if you smoke, please, please see a doctor, whatever, get help and quit smoking. All right? Thanks for watching, guys. Love you.